Hello people of YouTube and welcome to the TJ Show. I'm Tyson. Today we're going to be playing Game of Thrones by Telltale Games. This is episode 3 of the series.
Listen up, you sorry lot.
It's called
Gather round.
The Sword in the Darkness.
We're handing out assignments.
This is part 2
today.
of it, and what I'm going to do for this series, since it's a lot longer,
we'll be men of the watch before nightfall.
It's going to be broken up into 8 parts instead of 5 or 6.
Right.
I'm going to pump one out each day.
No hard feelings over that business with Finn.
So it doesn't drag out too long over 2 weeks, or only drag out over
the knife.
8 days.
It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust.
And unlike
Finn
episode 1 and 2, which I posted up,
I wouldn't be much of a friend if I did.
I have sound on this one.
I wasn't much of a friend for dropping you into the mess in the first place.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but
it won't happen again.
Well, aren't you two sons
unlike most people who are posting up these
videos, good laugh over
videos,
nicking my knife, Garrett?
this is the iOS version,
like
so for your iPad, your
it's in your blood.
iPod, your iPhone, anything like that.
You'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread. Look, Finn,
just so you, like, you can see this, and if you wanted to get this game, you didn't want to pay something like $24
You'll always be an asshole,
per episode for it.
You're just a
you can get it on the iOS, exact same gameplay,
right.
everything
Just
for
$6.50. You can
$6.50.
bugger off if you like.
Except
Leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's
as
fault.
it's been iOS, it won't be.
Hate someone, hate me.
It won't be
With
as good
pleasure.
a quality, but it's still.
Now it doesn't matter what the world wants.
Considering it's
After today,
an iOS version of it.
we're all brothers. Could even be that the
So,
man standing next to you saves
You
your
can watch
life
this
one day.
and
Maybe you'll save his.
then you can determine for yourself
find
whether or
out
not
then,
you
shall
still
we?
want to get it or
Casper
not.
to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Eric to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders. And finally, Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Yep, that's what we
Well,
wanted.
There we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
This is the first episode of mine you're watching, or the first Game of Thrones episode, like Telltale Game of Thrones episode you watched. And Garrett wanted to be a ranger. It's because his uncle Duncan told him to, because he needs to find the North Grove. But you play as 4 characters. You play as Mira
Garrett,
Forrester.
It's good to hear you'll be a
Landing,
ranger.
Garrett Tuttle on the
Thank
wall. Roderick
I know you
Forrester
wanted this.
at Ironrath, and Asher
Ready to
Forrester,
say my
who's
vows.
somewhere between Yunkai and Marine. So the story's
I didn't
interlocked,
have
except
many
for Roderick.
friends
Roderick doesn't
when
really
I first arrived at Castle Black.
interlock with anyone's.
Grin and
Sort of
Pip,
has his own
they'd sooner
story.
see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now,
But
I'd
Mira,
die for either.
she gets involved with Marjorie,
brothers.
Cersei,
All
and
we have.
Tyrion. Garrett with Jon Snow, and I believe Asher
Finn.
gets involved with Daenerys.
Shows you what kind of right fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves.
It's all right to be afraid. Keeps you alert, keeps you from being too confident. Like the next time we fight. I'll remember that fist of yours rattling my skull and I'll think twice.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watch us. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be.
Someone who's meant to be
We're
not too
here.
bright in the books.
After this, there's no going back.
He knows. He's pretty smart about.
Now go. Take your
certain
vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own. Your own.
This music is giving me the creeps, I swear. I'm really scared now.
Hear my
my
words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end
It shall
until
not
my
end
death.
until my death. I shall take
I shall take no wife,
hold no lands,
hold no lands,
father no children.
father no children.
There's obviously a pattern to this, and I'm just not picking it
I
up.
shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the
Oh!
darkness.
I'm the sword in the darkness.
I am the watcher on the walls.
Connecting it.
I am the shield that
This
guards
episode,
the lives of men.
Episode 3 for Game of Thrones is titled The Sword in the
Pledge my
Darkness.
life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all
So
the
we had
nights to
Iron
come.
from Ice, which is the Forester saying,
You knelt
Or the
as
Forester
boys.
words.
Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
then we had the Lost Lords.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
And I was obviously referring to Roderick and the introduction of Roderick and that. And then we have.
We're men of the watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse
Yeah,
to
we got
play
this one.
with yourself,
This
Finn.
one's obviously going to be heavily focused
Garrett,
on
you've got a visitor.
the wall.
Over there.
On the knife.
Who
the
is
wall.
it?
Yeah.
Do I look like your fucking squire?
And that is. That could be anyone, actually.
Don't forget the practice
That's
shots.
Duncan!
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
I never expected to see you here. Did something happen?
I've business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's
Yeah,
good.
I'll be a ranger.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I was standing not 5 feet from him when Ramsay struck. It's a nightmare that plagues my dreams. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house I survived for centuries.
I should have been there protecting Ethan. What good am I at the wall?
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you?
Yeah, that's the
Just before he died,
the North Grove.
Gregor's final command, spoken to you in
that one.
confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession. A vital secret he protected at all costs.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
It can't be too hard to get north of the
What
wall.
would be in the North Grove, though?
I'm sure there's a way.
As a ranger,
Gold.
that shouldn't be a problem.
How
So
am I
he's sending
supposed to
me-
find it?
Like a treasure hunt, sort of.
The first
That's-
chance you get to head north, take it.
It's all...
And
But
then?
no one knows what's really in the North Grove, so,
Let's watch behind. Strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way.
yeah, you get your head...
This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
Oh, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to stop here, but as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, which will be tomorrow. Bye!